COVID-19's impact is hitting close to home for the state's specialty crop producers as the production cycle begins over the next few weeks and the need for labor ramps up. Katie Vargas, Operations Manager for Great Lakes Ag Labor Services, says they are monitoring the situation at the Mexican border following various announcements by their consulate this week.
So we first heard late on Monday evening that the consulates in Mexico were suspending all visa processing. And obviously that was a huge concern for the ag community in trying to get H-2A workers here. Since that time, the consulates in Mexico have clarified that they will continue to process H-2 visas. However, they do need to take measures to comply with the recommendations for social distancing. And so the way that they're doing that is giving priority to renewal workers. And renewal workers are workers who are returning. They had an H-2A visa in the past 12 months that expired. They didn't have any immigration issues in the past that have come up. So those workers do not actually need to go in for an in-person interview, and that's why they're getting this priority. So they're continuing to process, but at a limited capacity. We still do have concerns on whether or not that limited capacity will meet the entire demand.
Vargas says between Great Lakes Ag Labor Services, the National Council of Agriculture Employers, and the U.S. Department of Agriculture, it's all hands on deck to help growers navigate the changing circumstances.
USDA has been very involved in this process, very much understands the importance of H-2A workers to our ag industry. So we are being very proactive in our discussions on this. Right now, we're trying to evaluate the circumstances as they change. Growers should be reaching out to their H-2A agents, their farm labor contractors, if they're using one, to try and engage what their specific situation looks like, continue to be attentive to the same changing circumstances with this. But right now, we've got task forces that are working with the government agencies on resolving the issue and having a plan in place.
In 2019, there were 258,000 certified workers in the H-2A program. 93% of those H-2A workers came from Mexico.